Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller. In just a minute, you're going to see footage from a high school benefit sale that we went to and a couple of yard sales.
Just one yard sale.
Okay, one yard sale. And then we'll come back after the video, the footage, and I'll talk about the items that we picked up there and then some other stuff just to kind of keep this educational and show you some of the things that we've been picking up and we may not have footage on.
Clothes are fill a bag for $5.
What? Clothes are?
Yes. I see puzzles and games in the back.
Yep. Well, he's probably gonna follow me. But... we got a box over there. If you want to go put it on the belt.
10.
Who is that?
Oh, Priscilla the pig. Yeah. Lisa. Holy heck. Look at all these Nerf guns.
Shenanigans game.
Alright. Now, is it worth anything?
65.
I see toys. Nope, don't think so.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Look at that clock. No, I'm good. I'll just put it in the truck. Thank you, though. How much on this, ma'am?
What is that?
It says the grunge distortion.
We'll say 2.
2.
Ready? Make sure all the lights are on.
They are, but ain't nobody home.
Ha 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 ha. Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller. And today, another haul. Man, y'all, we had such an amazing weekend. And I even told myself, only vintage and only just really cool stuff. And that's all I found. So much stuff. What?
Well, first, before we go into that, grab that pair of shoes back there, those Vionics. We need to talk about that yard sale day.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the opposite.
Last weekend, last Saturday? Yes.
This is the end of June. What are we? My watch is still off. This is like
This 28th.
the 28th of June. So this past weekend was really good.
Really, really, really good.
The weekend before that on Saturday
Was nothing. We went to like 15 yard sales. Nothing.
Except
we stopped. Y'all, there was piles and piles and piles of boxes lining like a garage area. And they were all my size.
shoes.
Shoes. So
are
I went ahead and picked up, I think they charged me $2 a pair. And I grabbed 3 pairs of Vionics. For me, I got a pair of tennis shoes, which I'm going to try them on. And if I don't like them, then of course I can just resell them. I don't even know where the other 2 are.
I took the rest of them upstairs.
Oh,
I never made
and then
it
I got
close.
2 pairs of sandals. Because I had just been saying that morning, I need a new pair of sandals. Or a new to me pair of sandals. So 3 Vionics, but that was all we picked up that Saturday.
An entire day of yard selling. It wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't a ton of hours, but a few hours, 15 yard sales at least. Nothing for
And it wasn't our town. We've mentioned this before. I used to go to the towns around us
Johnson City.
Saturday. Yeah, Johnson City. Every Saturday. And I found amazing stuff. Amazing. And then when Robert really started helping me do the sourcing on the weekends, we kind of stopped because we were doing so well in our own town that we didn't have to go out. But that day I had gone to a particular yard sale because I saw a dollhouse that I was interested in. But when we got there, it was in awful condition and it just wasn't something I wanted to pick up. So then we just decided to stay in Johnson City and it was terrible.
But you got some nice shoes.
I got me some shoes. You saw some footage from a school-wide fundraiser that we just happened to come across. Somebody at another yard sale mentioned that the school was having a yard sale, so we went over there after the church.
And footage from one yard sale.
Yes. Huh?
There's footage from a yard sale with.
Oh,
I have the church.
Okay. I haven't seen the beginning part yet. Robert's just kind of trying to keep me on
And I said church. I have footage of the school and then footage from
a yard sale.
a yard sale from earlier in the day. And then you're hearing us talk now.
Right. So let me show you what I found at the church. See? He's
'Cause we
got
went-
me saying it now.
We went to a church sale and a school sale the same day.
The same day, and the church is going to be a different video. But, of course, walked in, saw 2 loveys. I went ahead and picked them up. One is baby starters. I've not seen that, but you know what? I've done really well with horses, loveys in the past. And I'm pretty sure I already have one of these listed. I'm thinking Garanimals, but this one doesn't have a tag. And they both need a bath. And then I walked to the back, and Robert says in the video, I didn't even touch this first.
No, you touched it, picking up something right next to it.
Yeah, I picked up something else first, but look, y'all. Look. And I think everything was $1 that day, right? Or the clothes were fill a bag.
For $5.
For
And then
$5.
The plush were pretty much $1.
Look. Reminds me of the turkey video. Look. Lisa Frank, y'all. Lisa Frank. This is one of the large, Lollipop is its name, horse. In relatively good condition. It is stuffed with pellets, like the foam pellets. So it's not going to be washed, but it does have a few spots I'll try to spot clean. But I think when I looked at comps for this, I want to say about $80. $80. So I think that we went there 2 days, and I think we spent maybe 50 total. Maybe 50 total. All right. Robert says I picked this up at the school. I don't remember it. This is, oh, you did.
I picked it up.
Priscilla the Pink Pig. It is Macy's exclusive. It's a character plush. Not sure about the comps. I'm hoping maybe $10 to $15 for it.
Pigs seem to do well.
They do. They do. And then I think Robert grabbed this. The box is in terrible condition. Shenanigans. We have not checked to see if it's complete. But, oh look. It sure seems to have a lot of the pieces and in relatively good condition, because how old is this?
Old.
Very old. I don't know. But if nothing else, I may check to see if it's not complete, what the prices are to part it out.
That was my intent, because...
Look, somebody's decided they were going to make their own love game. That's funny. All right. But what were the comps that you...
65 for the game.
65. Not sure about that condition, though. And I'm not sure where I grabbed this. We may have some crossovers between the school and the church, because everything just went in the back of the truck. But $1 for a vintage baby quilt. Just in really nice condition. Look how cute. I'm hoping, I'm not sure if it's handmade. I'm looking for a tag. Or if it's store-bought. I'll Google Lens it to see if I see anything that pops up. But I'm hoping $20 or so for it.
Alright. So I'm looking at this game that they've drawn on the back. Mm-hmm. They have spaces kind of like, would be life or something.
Oh, life.
So it starts out, quit, boyfriend or girlfriend. Then there's a couple unintelligible drawings. Leave honey, go home, out of game. Kiss, 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 kiss on lips. You wolf, you, kiss another girl. Slap boy or girl, be married, divorce. No kiss, no kiss, no kiss. Lots of no kiss there. Then a kiss. Kill yourself with knife.
Ooh.
This is a crazy game they got drawn on the back here.
Oh, I don't like that part. Don't like that part. Mm-mm-mm.
I'm not sure about selling the box.
I don't think so. I think this is going to get parted out, y'all. All right. I'm pretty sure most of the rest of this stuff is, oh, an estate sale and yard sales. I'm sure probably paid $25 for it. It is prestige. A lot of times prestige and Carter's. But had to grab it. Love the baby stuff. We went to a yard sale, and this is the only, it was really, really expensive, but I did grab this. Look, I paid $5 for it, but let me turn it on. Let's see it, because I would hope maybe $50 or so for this. Very cool. They had tons of Halloween stuff there.
And they had some nice woodworking tools that if eBay hadn't taken over my shop, I would have bought one of the table saws.
Yep.
We ran into our old handyman there.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice guy. They live in Tennessee. They're from Boston. He still sounds like he's from Boston. Great people, though.
Yep. Picked this up. 50 cents. I like bubble guppies, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. It's going to be bread and butter. You just don't find a whole lot of bubble guppies anymore. I grabbed this. I hit the keyboard, y'all. Make sure I didn't turn us off. I wasn't going to grab these, but I always do look at the VHS because there's some that sell for quite a bit. These were $1 each, but when I scanned them, I want to say they were $15 to $20 each. So I went ahead and grabbed them.
When it comes to VHS, this is just my memory of having done some comps, and I never find the good stuff. But old
Horror.
movies from the 80s sealed, right? Like
Right.
70s, 80s kind of stuff. Some of those go for hundreds, but you have to get them graded and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
And then horror movies.
Horror movie. And I've heard some of the older wrestling VHS.
Yes.
So keep your eyes on them, but always check the comps.
And probably with the horror movies, the more weirder and offbeat, the better. Things that you wouldn't have,
Not the mass-produced ones.
not Stephen King or anything like that, but, swamp beetles from space or something like that, maybe.
Robert grabbed these. Probably paid a couple of dollars for them. They are rough. Just dirty. But they are Ariots. They kind of look kids. Are they kids?
Probably.
US 6B. Oh, my size. But I don't wear cowboy boots. And then, where'd you grab this? At a yard sale?
At a yard sale, yeah.
And it was one of those things. I think we were walking out. Yes, we were walking out and he saw this and went ahead and decided to check it.
We had already paid, and I saw a clock on the way out and said, hey, you should check out the clock. While you're checking the clock out, I'm standing there bored and look down and see that.
Yes. But it is grunge distortion. Okay, you tell them what it is. It's like,
You hook it up to your guitar, and
there you go.
it makes distortion noises for
Right.
guitar
Cutting edge
effects.
distortion. Awesome crunch and sustain. We paid
Two.
$2 for it. And what were the comps?
45 to 50.
So definitely something I probably would have walked right on by, just like this. Robert picked this up at an estate sale, paid $5 for it, and at first I was like, no. And then, was it I who checked or you did? I checked. I went ahead and checked the comps.
I had already checked them.
Right. And it's one of those Polaroid cameras. Look, it even has its original foam still. We had to YouTube how to get this thing opened because you don't want to pull on it too hard and break it, but that's what you have to do. You have to pull on it. But it's one of these Polaroid SX70 land camera. Of course, we'll have to sell it untested because I don't even know where to start with that kind of stuff. We paid the $5 for it, and how much was it worth?
I think 85.
85. I thought it was more.
Could be.
It might be more. We may be confusing this, but yeah, for $5. Now, not all. There was a time when you could pick up Polaroid cameras and sell them instantly. There were certain companies that always purchased them, but I'm not sure if they're still out there because I've had one Polaroid camera listed forever and it's not sold. So I'm not sure if those companies have moved on to something else. But I'm going to let Robert.
So you're going to have to YouTube how to close it now?
No, I know it's just push it back down, but those things worry me about breaking.
We'll go to YouTube.
We'll go to YouTube. All right. At the same place that we bought that grunge thing, Robert grabbed these books. Now, it's a whole bunch, 4 books on guns. Different, right? Always check different. How much did you pay for them?
50 cents each.
50 cents each.
That first one you held up there is like $5 with free shipping.
Yeah, so.
And that's what I bought. I knew I knew one of those was worth $20.
Right.
And I got the others because Lance likes to read about guns and stuff, so I knew he would take the others if they weren't worth anything, and he's going to get the top one.
Right. And then rifles and shotguns worth about
20.
About 20.
All 3 of these are worth about
Yep.
20 each.
This one 20, and then a reloading handbook.
Anytime you can grab a reloading handbook, Lyman makes them, and I can't remember who the other ones are, but definitely check the comps on those.
And then I think we had a video I already put out about an estate sale I went to that it was I made myself not go till the last day because their prices are usually kind of high.
We did. The dolls were $2 and the plush were $1.
Yeah. So these are the Madame Alexander dolls that I went ahead. I think she told me I could have all of them for like $10. I think she told me just take all of them for $10, and then she gave me that book for free that goes with them. But look, they're in their boxes. Originally, she had them priced for $8. This is Little Women, but they're all just, there's one that's broken that she gave me for free.
I just figured out the camera.
Oh, good.
I saw an arrow.
Look, another doll. They still have their tags. Again, another Little Women. My dilemma is, and I'll have to do more research, are they worth keeping with their original boxes? It says all of these say Little Women, but I don't think they're all Little Women, because here's just a little bride. Maybe that's what the series was called. I don't know. I don't do a whole lot of dolls. But it does have, you know, their information here, if they're in the right box.
Little Women, isn't that one of the books that you got forced to read in middle school or something?
I don't remember. I never read it, so I don't know about that. All right. Look at, oh, this is a Cinderella doll. Look at her. Just, let's make sure her eye, there she goes. Just very neat. These boxes are not gonna keep, you know, they're just very flimsy.
They're not going to help structurally in shipping.
Nope. And then, y'all, this whole bottom of the bag is full. Just more of the, like, regional type ones from countries. Like Poland. Oh, look how cute. What does it say she is? Great Britain. Look how cute. I see something loose on the sides, like, oh, her slippers and somebody else's slippers. So now I have to make sure the dolls all have their shoes on. Another one looks, oh, it says France. I have a feeling these are in the wrong boxes. Because to me that looks like Scotland or something. Cute. Very cool. But yeah, I think they're in the wrong boxes. I think people were just sorting through them. This one says United States. Oh, look. This is Little Bo Peep. Look there, and here's the little sheep that went with it. Y'all, I don't know the dollar value on any of these, even if they're worth $10 each. You know, I didn't pay very much for them.
I've looked up a couple. It looks like maybe 15 or so, 15 to 20 each.
That's nice. But this one said, oh, China, so this is definitely the right box. And then I think there were like two that kind of sort of was broken, but she told me she thought you could Google on how to reattach their heads. So that's
yes, I remember her saying that you had to like hook a loop or something.
Hook a loop through their heads. So two of them are missing, but their heads are here. They're just loose. Then we stopped at a yard sale. Tim and Jerry of Tea and Pickers was with us. I think we were at the end of the day. It looked like mostly clothes. And there were a couple of dolls laying on the ground. Everybody else, I think, stayed in the car. So I went ahead and got out. And I was like, as I'm leaving the car, I say...
Everybody got out because Jerry had to go pet the dog.
Oh, yes. There were, what kind of dogs were those?
Great Pyrenees, I think.
Great Pyrenees. So Jerry went off to pet the dog. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if those were American Girl dolls? Well, I got to the first doll and it wasn't. It was one of those Batat or Our Generation. Then I looked at the second two. Look. Uh-oh, I just dropped it. Part of her clothing. And they were laying on a bed with other clothes. Oh, I've seen this shoe somewhere. This shoe has gotten loose. And I don't know what I did with it. But had the American Girl bed and more clothing on it. And she was over talking to somebody else. So I stood there patiently waiting to find out how much they were. Y'all, she charged me $5 a doll. And then she was like, how about $2 for the bed and the clothing? But I think I went ahead and gave her $20 for all of it. Y'all, these are the older ones. I forget their name. I looked them up at one point. I have no clue on value. But look, she's got her shoes. And then this one, you know, I'll have to see if these tennis shoes fit her. But I may sell the dolls, well, except for her. I may take her clothes off and sell her without clothes, and then sell all the clothes separately and individually. Not sure about the bed. I'm sure the bed has value, but it's going to be a pain to pack, which Robert will do it for me.
That shoe was here the other day when we made our last video because
Yes.
you were messing with a finger puppet, and I picked the shoe up and made a finger puppet out of the shoe.
And I don't know what I did with it, but I am sure it's here somewhere. But, oh, yeah. I think some of these clothes are not American Girl. Probably went with that other doll that was laying there. But, yeah, like this one is. Anytime you see this little star-looking thing, is. So we'll see. We'll see.
It is what?
It is American Girl. But I don't know about this one. But it's very, very cute. It's a pair of pajamas. I don't think so, but look how adorable that is. All right, y'all. This was fun. We're going to turn right around and do another video of the church because the church was amazing. Amazing. And so.
They gave out free donuts.
Yes. Oh, and they were so good. So good. All right. My tummy didn't like them, though. Let's get to work. Bye.